And let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Alright guys, in today's I wanted to go over basic typical types of Bibles that would have been carried or given during the wars. So stay tuned. We make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. defensetraining.org/holsters. Alright, back to the video. Alright, we're back. We're going to go over basic typical types of Bibles that could have been given from loved ones during the wars, and I've got them kind of separated here. So all of these over here, basically, like these, would have been Civil War. They're all dated for the right thing. And typically what you're going to see online and in movies and stuff, especially movies, reenactments, you're going to see something like this. So it's this little small Bible, and it had the little latch here, and then you would open it up, and then it can have some inscriptions and stuff in there to who it was issued to and all that good stuff. And they would keep their names in it. I don't like opening this one all the way up because it is very fragile. But this is typically what you're going to find for like Civil War. And this would be correct. However, you can have one bigger, same thing, same type of latch, opens the same way of course, or you could have some smaller that doesn't have the latching mechanism. These would have been probably a little bit cheaper, but it's dated the right correct date. And it would also have been found and given by family members this the same way. And even this one, because this one's actually tells who it's issued to, that they were in the war, and all that good stuff. It's very hard to read, unfortunately, but some of the stuff we've traced in where they were at, stuff like that. But this one would have been issued as well. Now, in all honesty, this was probably given to the soldier as he left, and this was probably just stashed somewhere, where these, more common would be these two, or this one would have actually been carried on them in their pockets and stuff. Maybe this one, but it's getting a little too thick, I think. This one for sure. I have no doubt this was not carried in the war to where these could have been. I'm not saying they were, but this would be the type that you would have during the Civil War. Now we skip over to this one, and the actual more of an issued Bible during World War II from Roosevelt would have been here. Message to the troops. Now I believe these were actually issued because my grandfather got one, and his telling to me was that when they were drafted, basically, they took them before they went overseas and were sent over to the war. They took them down to the river, handed them one of these Bibles, or baptized them, and then handed them one of these Bibles as they came out. So they got these Bibles, and this would be your more typical World War II. However, the loved ones could also buy what they call Heart Shield Bibles. So you had these Bibles here. I showed another video, the Heart Shield, where they had the little metal plate. They were a smaller Bible. They put them in the left chest pocket of their uniforms, and it was supposed to protect their heart. And there's actually examples out there that have protected the heart. I have a few of those. Of course, none that have been shot or anything. That would be really awesome. They're in the museums and stuff, but they are out there. You can see some that have been shot and saved the soldier's life. It didn't kill him. It hurt him, but it didn't kill him. And then, of course, this would be another Heart Shield Bible, but this one would have been sold during the Korean War. This is probably, honestly, this is probably the most scarce of all of them. You can find most of these at auctions and stuff, fairly readily available, especially these Heart Shield Bibles. Nobody's wanting them anymore. You're having estate sales, and the family's just selling stuff they don't want. You can find these, but it's great collector pieces. These not so much because they didn't sell anywhere near as many of these. So these are hard to come by. If you can find a Korean War or a Vietnam War Heart Shield Bible, and you can scoop it up at a decent price, do it. Because they're very rare. They're very hard to find. They're out there, but they're harder to find, especially than your World War II Heart Shield Bibles. But these make great collector pieces as well. And if you have a family member that maybe had one of these, put it up, put it away, keep it as a keepsake, because they're really, really neat. And these have the names and stuff of who it was given to or who it was. This one you can see was the 155th, I can't read that other brigade, 80th Division, So this is who it was issued to, and I've got a couple others that have issues. But yeah, I just wanted to show you kind of the type of the war Bibles and stuff like that, so that you can see what the war Bibles would be. Civil War, World War II here, and then Korean War. Of course, this was more issued. These were bought by family members, and these would have been bought by family members as well. And this is what you're going to see in reenactments and in the movies. This is the more typical one. However, any of these could have been issued. So just looking at that, and if you see a Bible like this, pull it open and look at the pages and see if you see a regiment number in there. Because if you see a name with a regiment number with the dates that coincide with the Civil War, you know that it was probably used or carried during the Civil War, as best we could tell. It's really hard to track people down unless you actually have the divisions they were in and their name. But if it has all that, you can trace it back to where they were at and all that good stuff. Alright guys, I just want to show you a little bit about war Bibles. I have another war Bible I'm going to put in another video. It's called the Gunwad Bible, and I'm going to bring it out in a later video, so look forward to that. Alright guys, this is Spencer Defense Training. Stay safe. Stay armed. Hey, we want to take a second just to let you know that we offer concealed weapons classes in South Carolina. We are in Anderson, South Carolina. So if you're local to us, check us out at defensetraining.org. We also offer other training as well. You can check that out again, defensetraining.org. Also, we make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. They are ambidextrous and both inside and outside the waistband holsters. They are made of Kydex. They have a lifetime guarantee and a 60-day money-back guarantee. So check those out at defensetraining.org/holsters. All right, back to the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video below. Thanks.